The animated Anarchy series presents the animated Showdown.
All right, what's up, everybody? It is Wednesday. It is your lunch. We are here on your lunch break. It is Animated Showdown episode 45. This is the Disney Gauntlet, part of the Gauntlet stage of the Animated Anarchy series here on the When Tunes Combine YouTube channel. I'm your host, Dutchie, joined as always by Money E.
What's up?
And of course, Sean is with us.
Hello.
No Wildcard Dave this week, so I'm filling in for him in all fronts. This is the Disney Gauntlet. So what we have here is it's a gauntlet full of Disney shows. DuckTales and Fillmore are going to start. Timon Pumbba comes in third. American Dragon Jake Long fourth. New Adventures of Winnie the Pooh fifth. Goof Troop sixth. Gravity Falls seventh. And Adventures of the Gummi Bears going to come in last. Two shows are going to start. Once one show gets eliminated, the next show comes in. If a show wins the gauntlet, they get 50 points. If they run the entire gauntlet, so if DuckTales or Fillmore can run the gauntlet, they're going to get 100 points. If they can sweep the entire gauntlet, they're going to get 200. If a show wins the gauntlet but doesn't sweep it, but gets a couple of sweeps along the way, it's a 35-point sweep bonus here today. Now, randomizer is going to be run. Well, first, I'll ask Sean, do you want to use your Be the Randomizer power?
No.
Eric?
Nope.
All right. So the randomizer has already been run. I'll go over what it came up with in a couple minutes, and then these guys will get to use their change a category power because it has been reset if they feel like changing it, and then somebody can veto if they don't like what the person is changing it to. But
it was reset. Okay, I wasn't sure.
Yeah, because Sean used it.
Okay, I thought Dave was still.
Nah, he had already used his. So we're gonna reset. All right, 5 categories are gonna be picked. If a show wins 3-0, 30 points. 3-1 is 20 points. 3-2 is 10. 5 for the loser. If you are swept, you lose 10 points. I am wearing 6 shirts right now. Now, if these guys can guess how many shirts I'm going to have on towards the end of the gauntlet, they are going to win the Be the Randomizer power. They each already have one. Dave has one. Eric has already used one that he had. If they can guess what color shirt I'm going to have on, then they will win the Eliminate a Category power. So, Sean, how many shirts am I going to have on at the end of this, and what color will any of those shirts be?
I'm going to say 3 shirts and green.
3 shirts in green. Eric?
I'm going to say 2 in red.
You're going to say what?
2 in red.
All right. So I'm filling in for Dave here, so I'm going to try to get Dave a power. I'm going to say I'm not taking any of these off. Because as you can see, I'm starting with DuckTales.
Yeah.
Right? They're starting this gauntlet. So, and because it's my luck, because it's 100 degrees outside, and I'm in a room that the air conditioner is not necessarily flowing in, I'm going to say I'm going to have all of these shirts on towards the end of this thing. I would like to be wrong. But I'm going to say I'm going to have all of them.
You think DuckTales runs the table?
Yes. It's going to depend on a couple of categories, which we'll get to. But
yep,
I'm going to say 6 shirts, And obviously, because I'm saying I'm not taking one of them off, I'm going to say they're going to be, one of them's going to be blue. So Sean said 2 in green, or Sean, you said 3, right?
3 in green, yeah.
3 green. Eric said 2 red. I'm saying 6 in blue. Now, here's what the randomizer came up with. I'm going to also send it to you guys as I read it off here. All right. But so the randomizer, the categories that were picked were voice acting, theme song, humor, overall enjoyment, and fan base. Sean, do you want to switch anything?
Ooh. Let's see here. So I'm just reading through it. Yes. Can we change voice acting for originality?
Eric?
Ooh. So I was going to change voice acting, but I'm not going to veto it. I thought about it, but I'm not going to.
All right. Now, again, these are Dave's powers to use, and I really don't want to use them, but I don't want to take voice acting out because there's some legendary voice actors in these shows.
Yeah, that's true.
So, Sean, I hate to be the one to do it. And again, it's a coin toss, so it could very well stay. But I'm gonna throw the flag.
Okie dokie.
Because there's too many legendary voice actors in these shows for me to be like, all right, yeah, it's fine. Because
now, question before you do
Sure.
that. Now, if you win, can I then use my power and take out
No.
voice acting? Or okay,
no.
okay.
I know you hate voice acting, which I still think is stupid, but no. If it stays through this, it stays.
But I still can use it to take out something else.
No, if it's I'm trying to remember if we've done it that way before.
I think you did, because I remember I think I did it and then Sean vetoed and then you did it or something. Or
Yeah.
maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, no, I vetoed Eric, lost, and then you vetoed him again.
Okay. All right. Yeah, no. So if voice acting stays, you can still use it and take out something else, but you cannot take out voice acting if it beats the coin toss.
Okay.
All right. Sean, call it in the air.
Tails.
It's heads. Voice acting stays.
Not a problem.
All right. Eric, what do you want to do?
I'm going to take out fan base for originality.
Man, you guys really want originality in here, don't you?
I feel like fan base is kind of...
Well, fan base does make a lot of sense to get rid of because we're all part of that Disney family.
Disney. Exactly.
I'll give you that. Originality, I don't know if originality is the best category to put in, but it's yours to use. Sean can veto it if he wants.
I don't think he would after he wanted originality in the first place. I'm doing Sean a favor. Sean?
Yeah, I'm okay with it.
It'll be fun. That's a twist.
What if Sean's just like, nah? Sean, were you trying to do trying to take out voice acting? Were you trying to do Eric a favor?
No.
Oh, okay.
So you
Here
just
I'm trying to
didn't-
be nice and
So you just didn't like. What about voice acting bothers you for this gauntlet?
It's too good. It's too too good of a category.
So it was too hard for you.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like a jerk now.
that's how I feel about fan base. 'Cause that's why I took it out.
You know what's funny is that taking out I vetoed voice acting. I feel like if you guys would have taken out if either one of you guys would have tried to take out theme song, I don't think, even though it's my favorite category, I wouldn't have vetoed it because there's too many good theme songs on here.
So you think that one's hard?
I think voice acting is hard too. I just felt like there was too many good voice actors in these shows.
I feel
But
like
now
David
that I'm
would,
talking it
veto
over in
mine.
my head, and I found out his reasoning for it, I'm thinking I'm the biggest idiot in the world.
Sean, are you gonna veto mine after? Or did you already say no?
He already said no.
That would have been a twist. I wouldn't even been mad. I would have laughed.
I think it's just
Now,
Yeah,
Doug,
so-
would you have taken anything out?
no. I would have left it the same.
Okay.
I would have left
I
it the
feel like
same.
David would veto mine. Just to fuck with me.
I mean, he would have vetoed Sean trying to take out voice acting. But I think, I don't necessarily know. All right, so it's voice acting, theme song, humor, enjoyment, and originality. Oh God, this is going to be a very, very long show. 35-point sweet bonus on the line here for anybody that wins the gauntlet.
35.
But can also, huh?
35.
35.
Well, Doug,
35
there's nothing
point-
that is distracting me right now, so I'm all good.
All right, cool. All right. DuckTales and Fillmore are going to start us off here. DuckTales in the division of Sue Hummer. They're 3-0, 70 points. They have a division lead right now. Fillmore in the division of Nick Visco. They're 0-3, -5 points. All right. Voice acting. Eric, you're going to go first.
Ooh. I feel like the voice acting for DuckTales is superb, so I'm gonna go with DuckTales.
All right. Sean?
DuckTales, hands down.
All right. I'm gonna agree. DuckTales, hands down. Theme song. I'm gonna go first. I'm gonna say DuckTales because it's iconic.
Second that.
It's a song
Yeah.
everybody remembers.
Yeah. Second that for me.
All right.
Third that for Eric.
All right. So they're already up 2-0. One more and then they could sweep it. Humor. Sean?
Ooh.
Fillmore.
Okay. Eric.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna say DuckTales just to be different.
The funniest part of Fillmore is the boss, the lead detective or whatever. Every time he gets mad and goes, Fillmore! There's a lot of funny parts of DuckTales. So I'm gonna go with DuckTales. DuckTales is gonna win at 3-0. They're gonna sweep it here. They get 30 points plus the 35 sweep in bonus if they can stay if they can stay par for the course here. But we move on. This one's going to be a little tougher, in my opinion. They're going to go against Timon and Pumbaa in the division of Neil Thompson. 2-1, 50 points. They have a division lead right now. Let's see if they can add to it. Sean, voice acting, go ahead.
Timon and Pumbaa. That duo is just iconic.
Absolutely. But Eric, you get to go next.
Thank you. I'm gonna stick with DuckTales.
All right. I am going to agree with Sean and say Timon and Pumbaa because Nathan Lane did do the first 13 episodes of the show. Ernie Sabella stayed on as the voice of Pumbaa, and like Sean said, they were iconic. So I'm going Timon and Pumbaa. They're going to win the first category.
No sweep.
So they're up 1-0. 2 more, and then they can sweep. Theme song is up next. I'm going to go first because I'm saying Timon and Pumbaa. I really like, Hakuna Matata.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I'm going to stick with DuckTales. I just like that a little bit more.
All right. Sean?
Timon and Pumbaa.
All right. They are up 2-0. So they could take the heavyweight out right away. Humor is the next category. Eric, go ahead.
Ooh, this is tough. I'm going to go with TMP.
All right.
I can't pronounce it, so I just...
Timon and Pumbaa. All right.
Pumbaa,
Sean?
Yeah.
Timon and Pumbaa.
Oh, my God. Well, the heavyweight's been knocked out right away.
You're welcome, Doug. No, I'm joking.
Timon and Pumbaa are going to win it. They're going to take the sweep.
I didn't think they're going to get a sweep, but...
All right. DuckTales out already. So Sue Hummer thought that she was going to get a lot of points. She was going to run the table and get herself a lot of points. That's why she wanted DuckTales to enter first.
Ooh.
Don't worry about it. We all did it to her. See, I'm the one that's probably going to, well, first of all, I'll tell her and she probably won't even remember. And then next time she sees Sean, I'll remind her of it, and then she can take it out on Sean. So,
I mean, she never sees me, so she can't take it out on me.
Yeah, exactly. All right. DuckTales coming off. So I'm down to 5 shirts. Dave cannot win the randomizer power. But I'm down to 5 shirts, but I'm still in blue. Sean said 3 shirts in green. Eric said 2 in red. I said 6. I'm already out, but I did say blue. All right. American Dragon Jake Long is going up next against... Huh?
TMP on, right?
Yeah. Timon and Pumbaa up against American Dragon Jake Long. American Dragon Jake Long is in the division of Joshua Kogovan. They are 1-2, 10 points. All right. They're going to start with voice. We are starting with voice acting. Eric, go ahead.
Ooh. I'm gonna go with TMP.
All right. All right. Sean?
I'm actually going to go with American Dragon.
All right.
I think it's just more, to me, it's better just because it's more like of a realistic type dialogue. I mean, so is Timon and Pumbaa, but I mean, they're animals.
Yeah.
So I felt more connected towards the voice acting in American Dragon.
No, I understand. All right. I'm actually going to agree with Eric and say Timon and Pumbaa. So I don't know. I just love the voice actors for both Timon and Pumbaa. So that's why I went with them. They are up 1-0, 2 more, and then they can sweep. Theme song is up next, Sean.
American Dragon. I think just because it's a little more modern, I like it better.
Okay. I got to go with Timon and Pumbaa just because I love that song. I love Hakuna Matata. Eric, you're breaking it.
Who? It is tough, but I'm going to go with American Dragon.
All right. All right. 1-1. Nobody's going to be able to sweep here. We move on to humor. I'm going to go first. I thought American Dragon could be corny at times, so I went Timon and Pumbaa. Go ahead, Eric.
I actually thought the corniness is kind of funny, so I went with American Dragon. I wanted Sean to break a tie.
He's always putting you to work. This is why you and I gang up on him.
Yep, pretty much. Oh no, he'll never learn.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna go with Timon and Pumbaa here.
All right. They are up 2-1. One more, and then they can get a 20-point win. But it's overall enjoyment. Eric, go ahead.
I'm going with TMP.
All right. All right, Sean.
I'm going American Dragon. Just because of like the fighting and stuff.
Okay. All right. I grew up. The show came out when I was 9 years old, but I did technically grow up on it. I got to go Timon and Pumbaa. I did enjoy American Dragon, but sometimes it could just be way too corny for me.
Fair enough. It was pretty corny.
All
But
right.
back then, I didn't see it that way.
You know, when it first came out, I didn't see it that way either. Rewatching it.
Yeah, rewatching it, it's like, oh, wow.
Yeah.
Why did I watch this show again?
Well, technically, because you're contracted to.
Well, yeah. But, you know.
The real question is, why does the jerk that runs this show make you pick all these stupid shows for the series? But, all right. So, Timon and Pumbaa wins at 3-1. They're going to get 20 more points out of this. We move on now. They are going to take on the new adventures of Winnie the Pooh. I am still in 5 shirts. I said 6 was what I was still going to have on. They were going to be blue. I'm down to 5. Sean said 3 in green. Eric said 2 in red. So, New Adventures of Winnie the Pooh is in the division of Kaylee Fox. They are 2-1, 55 points. 15 points behind for a division lead. But let's see what they can do here. Voice acting is the first category. I'm going to go first because I'm actually going to go New Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. I felt like they had better voice acting. Jim Cummings is a voice acting legend. He was the voice of both Pooh and Tigger. So I'm going New Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. Sean?
Yeah, I have to agree with you. Winnie the Pooh.
You can third that.
All right.
You just know the voice of Winnie the Pooh.
All right. So, Winnie the Pooh is up 1-0. 2 more, and then they can sweep it. Oh. Theme song is the next category. I hate this because I love both theme songs. So guess what, Eric? You're going first.
Winnie the Pooh.
Wow.
All right. Sean?
I'm going to have to go with Timon and Pumbaa here. I wasn't a really big fan of the Winnie the Pooh theme.
All right. Again, I grew up on both shows. I grew up on both theme songs. So this one is hard for me. Damn it. I got to go Winnie the Pooh. I just like the message that the song sends.
That's fair.
All right. They're up 2-0. One more, and then they can sweep. But it goes to humor. I'm going first because I really think Timon and Pumbaa was a lot funnier. So I'm going to give this one to Timon and Pumbaa. Sean?
Man. Yeah, I'd have to agree with Timon and Pumbaa. I didn't really see like any type of humor through Winnie the Pooh. I know it's there, but it's just so like stale.
It's stale because, again, if little kids were watching the show, they would probably find it funny.
Yeah,
yes.
I was gonna
As
say,
a little
like
kid, I found it funny.
Yeah, it's kids' humor.
Yeah. Here, it's
That's
just
why
like, okay, it's there, but Timon and Pumbaa like is a lot more obvious.
Yep.
All right, Eric, go ahead.
Yeah, you can third that.
All right, another category I hate in this battle, in this gauntlet, overall enjoyment. Because I grew up on both these shows. So I'm not making the first decision. You are, Eric.
Yeah, I just volunteered too. I'm going Winnie the Pooh.
Sean?
I'm going to go with Timon and Pumbaa. I think they just brought a little more excitement. Okay,
so here's how I'm going to attack this. I grew up on both shows. I've been watching technically Winnie the Pooh since I started watching Winnie the Pooh when it first came out. I was 2 years old. Timon and Pumbaa came out when I was 9. As far as like updated, like, you know, watching it now, I still get a kick out of Timon and Pumbaa than I do Winnie the Pooh. Because Winnie the Pooh is just like, all right, I would sit there. If I had a little kid with me, I would definitely sit down and I would watch Winnie the Pooh. Because it teaches great lessons. But Timon and Pumbaa is still, to me, very good. So I'm going Timon and Pumbaa here. All right. Tied at 2. We have to go to the last category. Originality. So, Sean, who had more originality here?
I would say Winnie the Pooh because Timon and Pumbaa was primarily known from Lion King.
Yeah.
So, and like Winnie the Pooh was his own thing. He wasn't like a part of something bigger other than himself.
I mean, it was they started out. They were books from like the early days.
Yeah.
They did start off as books, but like Disney was the first one to put it to the screen. So, because Disney is just like, all right, well, you have these old time books from like the 50s or 60s. Let's see if we can make a kids cartoon out of it, and they did. Eric, go ahead.
Yeah, Winnie the Pooh.
All right. I'm going to agree with that and say Winnie the Pooh. Timon and Pumbaa had a heck of a run here. They took out the powerhouse at the beginning. But they will not get the sweeping bonus, but they're going to get an extra 5 points for going the distance here with Winnie the Pooh. New Adventures of Winnie the Pooh is going to move on. They get 10 points. They get to face Goof Troop next. But first, got to take off Timon and Pumbaa.
Yep.
Takes me down to 4 shirts, but I got to take off American Dragon Jake Long. And unfortunately, Sean, the shirt was green.
It's okay.
But you're still
down to.
I'm down to 3 shirts. So both of you are technically still in the running here. I've got Winnie the Pooh on now, Eric.
Okay.
So we're down to 3. And Sean said 3, and one of them was going to be green. Eric said 2, one of them was going to be red. I said 6, and one of them was going to be blue. Obviously, I'm wrong, and I just took off 2 blue shirts. So, do the math there. All right, we start. Goof Troop is in the division of Tim Friel, and they are 1 and 2, 20 points. All right. We start with voice acting. Sean, you're up first.
Ooh. We'll go Winnie the Pooh here.
All right. Eric?
I'll be different and say Goof Troop.
All right. I'm agreeing with Sean and saying Winnie the Pooh. I just felt like the voice cast in Winnie the Pooh was just a little bit better.
Yeah.
All right. Theme song is the next category. Again, I love both of these theme songs. I'm going to go Goof Troop. I just like that a little better.
I didn't think you were going that way.
All right. Sean?
Yeah, I'm going Goof Troop here. Just a little more entertaining.
That.
Yeah, I just like how the song goes, so that's why I went with that. All right, humor. All right, humor. It's tied 1-1. Nobody's getting the sweep here. We go to humor, and Eric, we go to you.
Goof Troop. As we said before, Winnie the Pooh didn't have that humor that you can catch right away, unless you're a kid.
Exactly. All right, Sean.
Goof Troop.
All right, I'm going to third that. All right. They are up 2-1. They can win it in this next category, which is overall enjoyment. Oh, I hate this. Because I got to pick between 2 favorites. All right. Eric, go ahead.
Goof Troop. Like Winnie the Pooh, but Goof Troop is more of... kind of an adult one.
Yeah. Crap. The heck with it. I'll say Winnie the Pooh. Sean, I'm leaving it up to you. Sean, you're up.
Oh, sorry. Goof Troop.
All right. All right. This is not the way I expected any of this to go. But Goof Troop is going to get a 3-1 win. They're going to knock New Adventures of Winnie the Pooh out.
Shines out.
And unfortunately, I got to take off this shirt to reveal I've got 2 left on.
A Goof Troop.
Yep, this is a Goof Troop shirt. So Sean and I are both out of the running for the randomizer power because I said 6. Sean said 3. Eric is still in the running for that. So as long as Goof Troop stays in it, Eric can grab himself another one.
Well, I think I'm out of the running for the other one, right?
Well, you said red, right?
Yeah.
I can't tell you.
Duh.
All right. So, Gravity Falls is up next. Gravity Falls in the division of Joe Arbisek, Dave's uncle, 0-3, -5 points. Voice acting is up first. I'm going first. I'm saying Goof Troop. I just think Bill Farmer did a fantastic job. He's always done a fantastic job as the voice of Goofy. All right, Sean?
Yeah, I agree with the Goof Troop here.
All right, Eric?
Yep, Goof Troop.
All right, they're up 1-0. 2 more, and then they can sweep. Theme song, Eric.
Goof Troop all the way.
All right, Sean?
Second that one.
All right, I'm going to third it. I love the Goof Troop theme song, so obviously I'll put it over. All right. Humor is the next category. Goof Troop is up 2-0. 1 more, and then they can sweep. We go to humor. Sean?
Yeah, I'm sticking to Goof Troop here.
All right. Eric?
Yep, Goof Troop.
All right, I'm going to third it. So
I think that was the fastest sweep ever.
Yeah. Goof Troop is going to win it 3-0. If they can hold on here, they're going to get themselves a nice 35-point sweeping bonus. But, crap. They go up against Adventures of the Gummi Bears. Adventures of the Gummi Bears is in the division of Dave's wife, Amanda. And they are 3-0, 60 points. They've already got a division lead here. Again, I've still got 2 shirts on. Eric is technically right now, as long as Goof Troop stays on, you know, this is basically, we're going to find out if Eric gets another power. All right. Voice acting is first. I'm going to go first. I'm actually going to go the Gummies. I just think they had a really good cast. I just thought it was just well done. I like Lorenzo music. All right. Sean?
I'm sticking to Goof Troop here.
All right. Go ahead, Eric.
Goof Troop.
All right. Goof Troop is up 1-0, 2 more, and then they can sweep. Theme song is the next category. Sean, go ahead.
Oh man.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna go Gummi Bears here. I like the Gummi Bears. They're almost on par with each other, to be honest.
Oh, I 100% agree. Go ahead, Eric.
Goof Troop.
All right. Sean, you could see he's sweating over there, right? Because he's just like, oh my God, I'm so close. I'm so close.
Yeah.
Even though he's already got one in his pocket and he's already used one.
He's sweating the bullets.
Yeah. He's sweating the bullets and he's not the one that had to wear 6 shirts.
Selfish.
All right.
I know where Doug is going here.
Oh, I have to make a decision here. Theme song. Yeah. I'm going to give it to the Gummies.
Yeah, I knew it.
What?
I knew it.
They're both catchy songs. They're both like really good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, I know.
Yeah. So, all right. We go to here. Speaking of a category that is like really, really close, is humor. Well, I mean, I think it's really close. Because they both have like that same kind of humor.
Yeah.
So, Sean?
Again, this one's close. I'm going to stick to Goof Troop. I think their delivery was better on their humor.
All right, I'm going next because I'm saying the Gummi Bears because Tummy Gummy was pretty funny. Grammy Gummy was hilarious, especially when she got mad. She basically reminded me of every little kid's grandma every time she got ticked off. I thought Gruffy Gummy was pretty funny. So was Zummy. I thought, all the older Gummies were pretty funny. So I'm going to Gummi Bears. Go ahead, Eric.
Goof Troop.
All right. They're up 2-1. One more, and then they take the category and the gauntlet win. Overall enjoyment. Eric?
Goof Troop.
All right, I'm going to make you sweat on this one. I'm going Gummi Bears. Just because I did enjoy it a little more, especially when I was a little kid. All right, Sean, you're making the final decision. Do we go another round, or is it going to end here?
Oh, man. I got to go Goof Troop.
Okay. All right. They're going to win at 3-1. They're going to win the gauntlet. I still have 2 shirts on, so Eric gets himself a Be the Randomizer power. He pockets a second one. And it's red.
Ooh.
Wow.
Eric,
you piece of garbage. You won 2 powers.
There's some cheating going on.
Wow,
I didn't do it on purpose. I didn't do it on purpose.
Good.
I actually legit thought DuckTales was going to win.
He definitely has a camera. Definitely spying on you.
Yeah.
I'm surprised. I did well in that trivia yesterday.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, to talk about that a little bit, you were talking about how much you got it, how you got it right. Gary Coleman had a cartoon in the 80s.
Oh. So how is that right? How is that right?
Well, no, you were wrong about that. Because that's the one of the 3 that you got, because you got 2 out of the 3 guesses right. You said William Shatner, you said Bruce Willis, but you also said Gary Coleman. Gary Coleman had as a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure all 3 of you said Gary Coleman.
Yeah. I was actually surprised David said the ones I said.
But Gary Coleman had a cartoon in the 80s. It was horrible, and a lot of people try not to remember it, but it happened.
I think Gary Coleman because I didn't really know who he was, so maybe this makes sense.
What you talking about, Eric?
Huh?
That was one of his. It was What You Talking About, Willis, not What You Talking About, Eric. But I was mimicking his. I know it's a fresh reference. All right, so Goof Troop is going to take 2 20-point wins. That's 40 points. A 30-point win, which is 70, plus another a 35-point bonus. So 105 plus 50, 155 points for Goof Troop for women. And they 4 and 2, and then 155 points. So they now have 175 points. So they have surpassed Tasmania for a division lead.
Wow.
I was not expecting them to be the winners here.
I thought it was going to be Winnie the Pooh or Adventures of Gummi Bears.
I thought it was going to be DuckTales. Obviously, or else I wouldn't.
Gummi Bears.
Huh?
Sorry.
Go ahead.
If we had gotten the one that Sean doesn't like, Gummi Bears might have won.
Maybe.
We haven't had that in a while.
Yeah, I know. It hasn't even been drawn up.
I know.
All
I'm
right.
afraid to use it because I know Sean's going to veto it.
Yeah. All right. So what I'm going to do now. All right. So this upcoming Saturday on Animated Hour of Power, episode 46, we know a pup named Scooby-Doo and Muppet Babies are going to start the Kids Gauntlet. Avatar: The Last Airbender comes in third. Flintstone Kids will come fourth. Recess will come fifth. Spooktacular New Adventures of Casper the Friendly Ghost will come sixth. Avatar or Rocket Power comes seventh. And Johnny Test will enter last. Now, I am going to send you guys the order of entry for the Anime Gauntlet next week. So here it is in the group chat, and I'm going to read it off as soon as I can find it. All right. So the Anime Gauntlet next week is Boruto, Naruto Next Generations, and Black Butler are going to start it off. Samurai Champloo comes in third. Dragon Ball Z Kai will come in fourth. Afro Samurai fifth. Seven Deadly Sins sixth. Spy Family seventh. And Parasite the Maxim will come in last. So, Sean, what do you think of that order of entry?
Gonna make it tough, for sure. But other than that, I think it's gonna be a good lineup.
All right. Do you think Black Butler or Boruto will have a good have? Do you think either one has a good chance to run the gauntlet?
Yeah, probably Boruto, maybe.
I wouldn't sleep on Black Butler.
Black Butler too, yeah. I mean, it's a heavy. Yeah. Hard to say because of how many good shows there already are.
Yeah, I mean, and then Samurai Champloo comes in right after.
Don't forget Dragon Ball.
Dragon Ball Z Kai, yep. You definitely can't forget them. Although I don't think we've had somebody come in at, we haven't had somebody come in at number 4 yet and win it. Or at number 2. So, I mean, it's bound to happen at some point. But all right, so next week is another anime gauntlet. The shirt challenge will return for Saturday's show for Animated Hour of Power. So, but I will have 4 shirts on, and hopefully it will not be as hot because I am sweating right now. So, but we are, but yeah. So, no, I thought for sure we were going to have a change in the number 1 seed, but DuckTales couldn't get the job done. Timon and Pumbba took them out right away.
Yeah, it was the categories.
Yeah, exactly. So, all right. Make sure
Sorry,
to...
Duck's mom.
That's all right. If I feel like telling her tomorrow, I will. So, all right. Make sure to like and subscribe to the When Toons Combine YouTube channel. Join the Facebook group, facebook.com/group/When Toons Combine. Also, make sure to like and subscribe to the Wrestling Through the Years YouTube channel. This Friday night, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time, we are going to do a Ruthless Aggression Superstar ranking. Also, make sure to like and subscribe to Buddy E's Unscripted Sports Show. Join us. You can find them on Twitch at TCX Money E, on Instagram at Money_6pack-pics. Going to find the beloved Wildcard Dave on Twitch at TCX Godsent 95. You're going to find Sean on Twitch at TCAX Reaper. And also make sure to join the Dizzleverse Twitch. He'll be on there, I'm sure, soon, delivering or doing more content. And also like and subscribe to the Stabcast with Dangle and Mindy. We will see everybody Saturday for the Kids Gauntlet for Animated Hour of Power.
Bye.
Bye.